Right then, now I've got the valve covers off, which if I put a bit of light up you can see, because one of the things which was very, very annoying was that the valve clearances were a little bit out, so we were a little bit on the clattery side. Now what I've done is I've taken those off, and what we're going to do is we're going to adjust each of these individual tappets just here using a shim. Now the exhaust is supposed to be 0.25 and the actual intake is supposed to be 1. So I've got this one set here, we've got the 1 and also a 1.5 or 0.15. Together they make the 2.5 or 0.25, sorry, for the exhaust as well. So I'm going to use those. Now to get everything ready for the car, what you've got to do, and I'll try and show you this one, it's a bit on the tricky side. What you need to do, that's cut in the way, let's just get these bits and pieces out of here. What you're trying to do, I don't know if you can see down there, is you're trying to get top dead center. Now that, just there, you can see there's a mark on the engine block and also on there, which is the top dead center mark, or 0.1. And there's another mark that's a bit further down, which you can't quite see at the moment, but it's around the other side, which means that is in position 1. Now what we're hoping to have is that this cylinder over here, the back should be open, number 1 should be open, so we should have clearance underneath both of these. I'm going to start checking those. How I actually got it in position, I know some people say to rock the engine back and forth in 5th gear, but what I've done is just check the left-hand driver's side wheel up so that I can actually turn the driver's side wheel while it's in 5th gear, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to do, especially like I have a very small garage. I can't push it very far. Right then, just a quick one about doing the valve clearances. What I've got over here is the chart, basically, that tells you exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I've already done this one, where you turn it to the first position, and you do the intake 1, 2 and 4, and exhaust 1, 3 and 6. Now this one's come from the Volvo manual, which is a hell of a lot easier to understand than the DeLorean one, which is this one. This has got a nice diagram, so you can download that. It's really easy to get hold of, but you can see, you just got to remember that this is actually the back of the car. That's 1, 2 and 3 on the passenger side, and 4, 5 and 6 on the driver's side, the driver being at the front over here. So what I've done is I've done all of those ones. On here I've just been having a look at these. I've done the intakes for 3 and 5, and this one is number 6. So if we have a look in here, let me just move this out of the way a bit. I've got a little bit of light. You can see that what I'm going to do, there should be a valve clearance just between there. Now this is set to 0.1, and I'm just going to put it into there, and what you should be able to feel a little bit of movement on there. Now you can unlock this part, and I use this adjustable ratchet on there to do it, and release that off, and that will just allow you to then turn this. Now you can use a screwdriver, but actually I've been using just my finger tightening. I noticed the position, because remember, when you tighten the nut up, it tends to tighten it very slightly, and what you want, according to the videos anyway, is you just want a little bit of pull on there. You can hear that's not tight, should just be about right. With a few more to do, I've now just got to do the exhaust ones for 2, 4 and 5. As far as the engine was concerned, most ones on this side you need a little bit of adjustment, and some of here, so they all needed a little bit of tightening up. They tended to be a bit loose, if anything, which is what I was expecting from the noise. But yeah, not as bad as I thought it would be. Quite straightforward and easy.